Um, Very early on, I think in lecture 1 or lecture 2, we made use of an English sentence which was Hamid helped Zaid. Hamid helped Zaid. So at that time we said that we can translate this into Arabic in 6 different formats. We're not going to go into those 6 different formats today anyway. Today we are going to just analyze this English sentence, and what we have here is, this is subject, we know that. This is verb, and this is object. Easy, so far, so easy. In Arabic, subject is called fa'il. Fa'ilun. Verb is fail, fa'ilun, and object is called maf'ul. Maf'ulun. Okay, so let me translate that into Arabic. The Arabic translation will be, the fail will come first, so that will be Nasara, and then we're going to have file Nasara Hamidun Zaidan. So Hamid helped Zaid. Now what we can do is we can replace Hamid with a word which will represent doer of the action of the verb. Clearly here Hamid, which is subject, is doer of the action of the verb, and Zaid is receiver or recipient of the action of the verb. We can easily replace Hamid with a generic doer of the action of this verb. Hamid is specific here, but we can make it generic, any person who is helping, and there will be a separate word for that in Arabic, kind of generic helper kind of thing. So we can do that, and I will explain to you what I mean by that. For example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write another English sentence here, and that sentence is that Hamid drank water. Again here Hamid is subject, doer of the action of the verb, drank is verb, and water on which the action is taking place is object. So again in Arabic we call this fa'il, fa'ilun. This is fail, and this is maf'ul, maf'ulun. Okay, so now if we replace Hamid with a generic word which means drinker, drinker drank water, for example, drinker as in drinking anything, not drinker alcoholic, but drinker drinking something. Okay, so we can do that in Arabic and perhaps in English as well. And to explain that, we will have to find out the verb in Arabic which means drinking, and that's called shariba. Shariba. This is past tense, we're just going to remain to past tense. So shariba. It will be actually shariba, kind of yashrabu. If we go to the same exercise. Yashrabu and shurbun will be masdar. Some verbs have more than one masdar, and in this case, mashrabun is another masdar. Mashrabun is another masdar. And its maf'ul is going to be mashroob, something which we drink, and we are quite familiar, especially in Urdu, we are quite familiar with mashroob, mashroobun. That will be, we can replace water with mashroob if we have to, but we are just going to replace subject with this generic subject. So generic subject will be on the pattern of this fa'ilun, which will be sharibun. So that will be sharibun. Sharibun. Okay. So we know that we can replace Hamid with Sharib, someone who drinks something, drinker, so to say. So we can say drinker drank water, and in Arabic we will say, I've got space here, Sharaba, Sharibun, water is Ma'un, al-Ma'u. This is not exactly what is in formal Arabic. This will be acceptable, but not really in classical Arabic. But we are kind of here learning and teaching, so we will fully vocalize this. If we recite a Quranic ayah on similar construction, we will say Sharaba Sharibunil Ma'u. Combine these, but for now we are just going to say Sharibun al Ma'u. So Sharaba Sharibun, drinker drank, al Ma'a, it should be not Ma'u, al Ma'a, water. So Sharaba Sharibun al Ma'a, drinker drank water.